And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Wednesday morning, everyone. Going to be a little bit different out there today than what we have been used to, but all in a good way. A bit windy out there this morning, though, as a cold front is pushing into the region. You can see here at the time of recording just before the 5 o'clock hour, we did get gusts upwards of 30 to 40 miles an hour, and that's as that cold front is pushing through the region and is leading to cooler temperatures around the whole area. Right now, about 5 to 15 degrees cooler as you start out your morning than what we saw, of course, for yesterday. And that's just generally our next weather makers. The fact that it's going to be a good bit cooler out there, not just this morning, but this afternoon as well. And that's worth getting excited about. Let's talk about your temperature forecast. You're going to be warming up to about 57 or so by 9 a.m. Your lunchtime temperature is 66 degrees outside, only a handful of places getting upwards of that 70-degree mark. And then we're going to be warming up and hitting a daytime high, upper 70s, only low 80s at their absolute warmest. So like I said, really overall temperatures this afternoon looking to be below average and overall pretty pleasant out there. Always, like I said, good news there. Those winds will start to calm on the backside of that cold front as it advances through the area. We'll start to see those winds turn easterly, southeasterly as we head on into this afternoon and this evening, generally kind of holding steady somewhere around 5 to 15 miles an hour. But those southeasterly winds as we go into the overnight period will be very important. I'll explain why here in just a second. And then, of course, those southwesterly turns we get in those winds for your Thursday afternoon will be important in a very different way as well. Let's talk about your humidity forecast. So higher humidity, higher dew points getting up into the 30s and 40s around the region. Some places off towards the west might dry a little bit, but you'll see going into your Thursday morning, those southeasterly winds really boost those relative humidity values. We get a few places upwards of around 100%. That could lead to some patchy fog as you start out your Thursday, but you're going to see those southwest winds. Don't let it stick around long as we scour what's left of any moisture on out of the region, and unfortunately, that is prompting some wildfire concerns as well. And then the warm weather returns as well as we'll start to see mid to upper 90s yet again for tomorrow. So it looks like the cool down we're seeing today is a one-day only type event. Fire weather watch right now in effect for Thursday. That's often our westernmost counties, more than likely going to be upgraded to a red flag warning. That's because of course, those dry winds and, of course, the warm temperatures that are coming as well. But this kind of kicks off a bit of a weather roller coaster as we have a series of cold fronts. We'll go 70s today, 90s tomorrow. Cold front puts us down in the low 80s for your Friday, right back up in the 90s. But then as you head on in the latter parts of your Memorial Day weekend and into the holiday itself on Monday, you've got a daytime high of only 82. Winds shouldn't be too bad, but unfortunately, it looks like out of the next 7 days, none of them really have any promising rain chances.